Hello, my name is Darrell Wildberg, and I'm still a Jehovah's Witness in good standing, and I support JW.org. Finest website ever. This video isn't approved by the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania. It's not approved by the 8 faithful members of the governing body. They're located in Warwick, New York. It's not approved by any local body of elders. I approve this video, and I work for Jesus Christ. I don't work for any man. In the first part of this video here, you're going to see 2 screenshots of an article from USA Today. Now, normally I don't respond to this MKT or Ra kid or whatever his name is. He's an idiot. He's illiterate, first of all, but he tries to play like he's some kind of a professor type. And I just wanted to go through this information that he provided here from this article in USA Today, because there's no proof in this article of anything. And I just want to, first of all, I'm going to take the first 2 pages of this article. Jehovah's Witnesses reportedly, now you see, that word reportedly doesn't mean that it's necessarily true, under investigation by Pennsylvania Attorney General. And this article, of course, is by Marissa Kwiatkowski, USA Today, and it was published in February 8, 2020. The Pennsylvania Attorney General's office reportedly is investigating whether the Jehovah's Witnesses repeatedly failed to report child sexual abuse allegations to authorities in what is believed to be the first wide-scale examination by a U.S. law enforcement agency. Now, do you see the speculations in that first paragraph there? Can you spot that speculation there? Reportedly, you see, they're guessing. They don't know. And that's interesting, because I hope that you see the same thing. See? The Attorney General's office told USA Today it cannot confirm or deny the existence of investigations. So there's no proof of anything. Now here, this Mark O'Donnell, a former JW's Jehovah's Witness who left the religion when he was 46, it don't say how long ago that was. Is he 47 today? Is he 50 today? So you see, this is a very badly written article. This O'Donnell said, the Pennsylvania Attorney General's office interviewed him last summer at his home in Baltimore. And then he was subpoenaed to testify before a statewide investigating grand jury in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Now the next screenshot is a screenshot of this alleged subpoena. And I just wanted to go over this subpoena for you because it's rather stupid. It doesn't say anything. And it's not that the issue of the subpoena is stupid, it's that the commentator would take it as proof that the Jehovah's Witnesses are being investigated criminally. And it's not the case. I mean, all you have to do is look at the subpoena itself. See, the subpoena itself is ridiculous because it doesn't say what it's about. So it's just a subpoena. It could be a subpoena for anything. It could be for domestic dispute. It could be to testify in any criminal matter, a murder. There's nothing here. There's nothing there, basically. And that's the saddest part about this whole thing here, is that it says you are ordered to appear as a witness before the Pennsylvania statewide investigating grand jury, Strawberry Square Building Center. That's all it says. You are further ordered, see attachment. Failure to attend may cause a warrant to be issued for your arrest and will make you liable under penalty of the contempt of court. That's it. There's nothing here. That could be a subpoena for anything. So where's the proof? There's not. Where's the second page of this subpoena? There's not. Why? Because this is all based on hearsay from this O'Donnell punk, this XJW. Yes, it's all on hearsay. There's no facts here. There's no proof listed here. Where is the proof? There's none. It's just a joke. This is a total joke. Yes. And I hope you see that it is. And that there's no proof. I mean, there's nothing there. Not a thing. Now this O'Donnell apostate. Now this is an apostate. Okay, this guy is an apostate. He hates Jehovah's Witnesses. He left the truth for any number of reasons. Who knows? Or he was disfellowship. We don't know because he's not forthcoming with why he left. But here's what goes on. This is the next page of this article. O'Donnell said he first testified before the grand jury for more than 2 hours on August 22nd, which would have been 2020 or 2019, about his experience as a Jehovah's Witness and the structure of the governing body and congregation. Now, it doesn't say what position O'Donnell held, or if he was at Bethel or whatever. So everything is based on his opinions, and of course he is an apostate. That's why you haven't heard anything more about this case since August. A former Jehovah's Witness elder testified next. O'Donnell said. See, now O'Donnell's saying this. O'Donnell said he testified again in December. He also outlined the chain of events in a new post he wrote Saturday for JW Survey, a website critical of the Jehovah's Witnesses. So you see, this moron is an apostate. So naturally, whatever he says is going to be against the Jehovah's Witnesses. But the question is, where's the proof? And you'll see here in this article, there's no proof whatsoever submitted, anything. O'Donnell said he doesn't want to destroy anyone's faith. Now that's a big fat lie. That's exactly what he wants to do. That's why he joined the JW Survey. That's all they're out to do, is to destroy Jehovah's Witnesses, to draw them away from the truth, just like Satan. See, Satan did that in the Garden of Eden. He drew Eve away from the truth, and then she drew Adam away from the truth, away from the truth of Jehovah being the sovereign of the universe. Now, it goes on. Witnesses believe that they're obeying God, that they're putting God's law ahead of man's law, he said. And the reality is that they're harming people. Poppycock. It's the two-witness rule, and even this legal system is structured on the two-witness rule, the United States witness rule, two-witness rule. The Jehovah's Witnesses U.S. branch in Wallkill, New York, provided a statement to USA Today saying this: the organization cares deeply about children and always tries to follow the law, and that's absolutely true. Any suggestion that Jehovah's Witnesses foster or enable abuse is false. The statement continued. We welcome an opportunity to explain our beliefs and practices to government officials and look forward to any recommendations they may have as we continue to focus on educating and equipping parents to protect their children from the horrible crimes of abuse. Lawsuits filed across the country since the 1990s have accused the Jehovah's Witnesses and their legal corporations. Yeah, for what the members do. Let's go after the money. This is all about money, all these lawsuits. Every single one of them is about money. That's all it's about. Now, were some people molested? Of course. But I can't get into a case-by-case basis because we don't know the facts. I can only give you a few, and I'm going to provide those a little bit later. Including the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of Pennsylvania and the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society of New York, Inc., of failing to report child abuse. In 2018, a Montana jury awarded $35 million to Alexis Nunez, who said she was sexually abused for years by a member of the Thompson Falls Congregation of Jehovah's Witnesses. Two others told elders in 2004 that they had been abused by the same man, according to court records. But the elders never reported it to authorities. Now, what this article does not provide is that $35 million lawsuit was reversed by the Supreme Court on a vote of 7-0. Those people got nothing. The elders expelled the abuser from the congregation, but then reinstated him. Court records state the man continued to abuse Nunez until 2007, according to the lawsuit. Now, the question I have is, where were the family? Where were the parents, the guardians? Where were the school officials? Where were the friends? You know, this child's friends or siblings. Anybody, neighbors. Who'd he tell? See, none of that's brought out here. And that's why the Supreme Court ruled against these people. They have no basis. It's he said, she said. There's no forensics. There's no nothing. And you can't just go by what one person says. It's not going to happen in any court, in any jurisdiction in the United States. It's not going to happen. There has to be forensic support. There has to be the two witnesses. And forensics can be the second witness. The last screenshot on this article is interesting, and I wanted to read it to you, but it's also there, the entire article, and it's very, very interesting here. The scope of the Pennsylvania Attorney General's Office investigation into Jehovah's Witnesses is unclear. What? Then why are you bringing all this up? In other words, we don't know what the heck is going on. But the office has significant experience investigating sexual abuse at religious organizations. Really? You just said that this was the first case of its kind. This is a terrible writer. In 2018, it released a report that detailed findings of a statewide investigative grand jury that had spent 2 years examining the Catholic Church's handling of child abuse allegations. The jury identified 301 predator priests and found that senior church officials, including bishops, monsignors, and others, knew about some abuse committed by priests but routinely covered it up to avoid scandal. Criminal charges against priests and monetary damages to the diocese, according to the release. Where? The grand jury found that most of the allegations were now too old to be prosecuted, but some individuals did face criminal charges. Really? One or two? The Attorney General's office charged the Reverend John Sweeney with sexually... Now, they're going into the Catholics here. This has nothing to do with the Jehovah's Witnesses. With sexually abusing a 10-year-old boy in the early 1990s. Sweeney pleaded guilty last year to indecent assault, court records show. He is currently in prison. That's one. The Reverend David Paulson faced myriad charges, including corruption of minors and endangering the welfare of children, for repeatedly sexually assaulting one boy and attempting to assault another, according to court records and a release from the Attorney General's office. Paulson pleaded guilty and was sentenced up to 14 years in prison. That's 2. That's it? Come on. Well, no, I agree they should be going to prison, but this article is the most rudely, it's not even directed, this part of the article isn't even directed to Jehovah's Witnesses. Nobody in the faith of Jehovah's Witnesses have gone to prison for this. In other words, the hierarchy. You're trying to convict the whole denomination, the whole Jehovah's Witness denomination, for the actions of a few members. And that most of them can't even be proved. This O'Donnell is a punk. He's a apostate punk. He's a liar. There's no proof here. Where's his proof of any of this happening? It's his opinions. O'Donnell said, when people speak out about their experiences, it becomes easier for others to share their stories. With no corroboration? Come on. It takes a few people that are willing to come forward and do the right thing in order to get the ball rolling, he said, and to provide sort of safe landing place for those people who are suffering because of what an organization did. See, here again, he's trying to blame the organization for what a few of the members did. He's got this all twisted. This is nothing. There's no proof submitted here. The subpoena could be for anything. This entire article is poppycock. It's empty gainsayings. There's no there. And that's the gist of it. That's the entire case right there. There's nothing here. Now, this happened last year. So what did they do about it? Any charges being filed yet? Nope. Anything happening? Nope. All we got here is a bunch of stuff from the one article that was badly written. There's more in here against the Catholics than there is against the Jehovah's Witnesses. Now think about that. Take your time, reread this article. It's ridiculous that these people even presented that article. I don't even know why they even wrote that article about that. There's no proof other than O'Donnell that he was subpoenaed to testify about Jehovah's Witnesses. And it says nothing about what his position was. It's nothing. It's propaganda. It's bullcrap. Sorry, MKT, you just got punked. And I'm not sorry about it.